Okay, right, time to get cracking. I'm going to clean the engine bay, get the spark plugs out and get cracking with the service, and then we'll be a bit closer to actually starting this thing up. So I'm not sure, it's a bit of a mess in terms of there's a bit of crud on there, but I don't actually know whether that's from me painstakingly poking it around and it's probably just picked up the dirt on the way out. Just don't know, but it's not an easy job. Can't decide whether just to fire it up or try to. Part of me wants to just fire it up. The other part wants me to take it slowly, one step at a time, like the professionals do. But I'm not a professional. I'm going to have a couple of minutes to think about it. So I'm going to persevere. One thing I did find is that the plug socket didn't have the rubber in, so I found another one with the rubber in which should grab the plug and let me pull it out. So let's crack on. As usual, a bit hot and sweaty. I think it's the stress, of doing these things, because I always worry I'm going to make things worse. So I get nervous about doing these things, even though really I've been working on cars all my life on and off. So anyway, this bank here, they're all very kind of black, so I'd say that's running rich. As far as I'm aware, that one's okay. Yeah, the whole thing looks like it's running a bit rich. We're going to change the oil and do the service. So obviously that's oil, filters, etc. But also having a good look into the car now for the first time really. So there is some oil leaks. Well, there's an oil leak here, which I'm hoping just is coming out of this gasket here, because that's part of the service kit. There's a gasket for each side, what I would describe as a rocker cover, and then we have two areas where we need to let the oil out. First one is up here, which is the oil tank sump plug, that plug right there, and then we also have this plug here, which is at the bottom of the gearbox stroke engine. It's at the bottom of the engine. So we also have this bolt here. So I'm going to drain the oil out of those two, and we should be good then. Okay, so this is off the oil tank. You can see there's a lot of gunge there. So I guess imagine what it's like in the engine. So we definitely did the right thing. One in the engine, not as bad, but still gunge on there, just where the oil has, you know, not been used for so long. Okay, so this was definitely a good idea to do this full service. I'm into it now. The oil is brown, sludgy, terrible. I guess it's just natural. It's been sitting around for so long. It's pretty obvious, I suppose, but it's more satisfying if you're actually emptying filthy, dirty oil out of the car, because you know you're going to put some nice fresh in there. So I think this is really give me a little boost. Actually, I'm pretty motivated now to do a really nice job and get it done. So I made some good progress today. It's been frustrating as always. Nothing's as easy as you anticipate, but you know, you learn as you go, and as always, you know, if I was going to do another one, it'd be a lot simpler. But everything I'm doing on this car is new to me, so I'm happy with how far I've got so far. I'm not going to pretend I thought it was going to be simpler. I was going to kind of connect a battery, turn it over, and away we go. But I think I'm doing the right thing by taking my time and just doing one thing at a time and see how we get on. So that's it for this episode. See you next time.